there's one thing I learned today. We had 8 players fighting for $1 million for $2 million, and one person who's just there for the chaos. And that one person made a huge move. Tony, like you're the person that we're all watching for now. This is hilarious. Like his move today to get Sophie out, blindside Sophie, it it made no sense. There was no reason for him to do it. It did not benefit his game in any way, shape, or form. He just wanted to do it. And then on top of that, he finds an idol and he gets hit with the extortion power, which forced him to pony up 6 fire tokens in order to play in the immunity and to vote. And he went and just begged to both sides of the camp to get his tokens. And like we even in the preview, he's just doing more ridiculous stuff next week. Oh, Tony, I love you. That's all I have to say. Tony, I love you. I don't know how you pulled this off. I don't know why you pulled this off, but it made for a great night of Survivor. So let's just kind of run through what actually happened today. So we started off, we're in the wake of Tyson getting sent to Edge of Extinction and the ridiculous tribal council that we had last week that involved 2 powers getting used, an idol getting used, and really the line being drawn in the sand for what was going to happen today. So everybody gets back, they go to sleep, everyone's exhausted, and we see Tony immediately sneak off to go idol hunting. He said, historically, when an idol is played, a new idol is hidden on the island. So he goes out and he's searching around. Nick comes out. Nick is searching around, and of course, Tony finds the idol. And like we just see him, like he's ridiculous. He gets that idol. He's running and hiding. He's getting down in the dirt. He's folding the thing out to to read what it is to make sure it's an idol, and sure enough it is. So now Tony's sitting there with an idol, and from there we head to Edge of Extinction. Parv and Natalie find a bottle in the sand, open it up, pull a letter out, and it says the extortion power. You can extort somebody for fire tokens, so that they either pay up or they don't get to play in the immunity challenge and vote at tribal council. So obviously they're immediately thinking, who would cause the most chaos if we gave him this? Well, Tony would. So they give it to Tony. Tony's got to pay up the 6 fire tokens. He only has 3. And even when he gets this fire token, we see him racing through the jungle and like doing some sort of crazy slide so he can read his power. And he's all pumped up. He's like, yes, extortion power. I'm going to extort somebody. And then he gets down to the bottom, and it was just hilarious when he's reading, this power has been used on you. He's just like, what? And then I could not believe how he went about. He was flipping. He was playing the double agent, playing both sides. Hilarious. Tony, amazing. This was an amazing episode. It was absolutely hilarious. You did pull off a ridiculous move. There was no reason to pull off a ridiculous move, but you did it. So we now see Tony. He's going and he's begging his non-alliance for fire tokens. And he manages to get one off Jeremy. Jeremy's like, yeah, I'll give you one. He goes to his real alliance, gets the other 2. And of course, Tony goes into the immunity challenge. He won his first ever solo immunity last week. And how does he follow it up? Well, of course, he wins the immunity idol again. So pretty big 2 weeks for Tony. That's back-to-back immunity challenge wins. Plus, he finds himself an idol. And then, of course, he follows it up with his ridiculous blindside of Sophie. Now, in my opinion, Sophie was one of the stronger players left in the game. I really felt like she was seeing things at a very good level. She was picking up on on who was playing who and what the next move was. But did Tony ever blindside everyone? And I still can't believe he pulled it off. So he pulled Nick from his alliance in and then got Jeremy and Michelle as the 4 votes to, flip the game on its head, really. So going into next week, I really have no idea who's on whose side. Like, you have to think that the 4 who voted out Sophie are working together, but that still leaves 4 people to oppose them. And I think those other 4 people might have more powers. I'm not actually sure what all the powers are left in the game now. It's been a little crazy. I need a recap on that because that is going to be a major, major factor moving forward and as we close out this game. So, yeah, Tony, it was amazing to watch. I don't think you needed to do that this week. You probably could have waited another week and done the same move with maybe slightly different people, and it would have gone a lot further to getting you to the end of the game. But this was amazing to watch, and I can't wait to see what the Spy Master does next week. So, as always, thank you for watching. I cannot wait to see what madness happens to close out this season, and we'll see you later.